I've really enjoyed working with Chris at Restaurant. As a student of his, I've learnt a lot, like lifestyle choices, philosophy, nutrition and training. I'd encourage anyone to come and be a part of this. So free events like the ITAL RUN CLUB. So Chris puts on a group run once a month at some really nice spots across Sheffield. So it always includes like a group meditation, a stretch and sometimes a cheeky dip in water if we're lucky. And just time to like socialise and connect with different people over like positive habits. I find social interaction really important. So having that sort of a support group around me has been really essential for the process, honestly. It's had a really positive effect on my own development and my mental health. So yeah, definitely a positive force for good.
So thank you to David for his words on his experience with the ITAL RUN CLUB. This is an open invite for anyone to come along and join us. It's completely free. My email's in the description below, so give me an email and we'll get something arranged. Our focus is not so much on running performance itself, but rather we are just providing the motive for people to get outside into natural environments, breathing in fresh air, getting exposed to natural light and just getting the body moving and doing this in a communal setting. From an evolutionary perspective, I think there is just something that feels intuitively right about running with a group out in nature. I feel a strong sense of interconnectedness to the people and the earth around me, and maybe this feeling comes from the fact that we have been running since the dawn of human evolution. Anthropologists show that we used persistence hunting throughout our early history, so this is where we would track prey over long distances as a group to the point of exhausting the animal. And we are well built to run. Our ability to sweat and our favourable biomechanics means that our endurance exceeds that of most other animals. From a psychological standpoint, in these modern times it can be very easy to fall into isolation, as much of our fundamental needs like food, water, shelter can be met with little to no direct social interaction or cooperation with others. So people are able to spend prolonged periods of time indoors, often in one room, consumed by screen time. So although we may be safe and fed, we are left deprived on a spiritual level. For some of us, we can fall into a headspace of thinking that we don't need anyone to be content with life, especially young men. We can become very stubborn, tunnel vision, and have a lone wolf mentality. But it is apparent that without these social bonds and connection, people experience the feelings of depression, anxiety, and loneliness, creating the spiritual voids which people attempt to fill by other means, often unsuccessfully, causing a dissatisfaction with life. Maslow's hierarchy of needs framework provides a good model to work towards when discussing living a more balanced, fulfilled, content life, one that feels complete, spending less time searching for meaning and ways to fill spiritual voids. The theory suggests that we have different needs that need to be met before we can experience our true self. Here we can see the social need, so things like friendship and community. For many of us, we may have overly focused on the accumulation of material needs, which are necessary, but we may have overlooked or ignored our social needs. So, gaining progression and balance within these different needs is what leads to Maslow's description of self-actualization, a realization and fulfillment of one's true potential. Here, our minds are open, able to be creative and direct our attention intentionally to things that we value, not bound by external conditions. But this area for growth can only be met upon meeting these needs further down the hierarchy of needs. So this is what underpins the ethos of the ITAL RUN CLUB. The aim is to provide this setting to enable people to experience this sense of belonging, community and friendship. We are valued and we value others, and in this way we can elevate one another's spiritual growth by meeting these needs. So, with us or not, just get outside, immerse yourself into nature, go with others, maybe friends, family or co-workers. Start off steady, walk, jog, run. It will truly serve you and others highly. Thank you.